What's going on, guys? It's Glenn, Midtown Power Washers. Beautiful Memphis, Tennessee. Even though it is 28 degrees right now, we're down in Lake Cormorant. We just did Christmas lights, believe it or not. They're having a function over here at this house, and they wanted their driveway lit up. A couple of their neighbors already had their driveway lit up, so they wanted us to do that. And $1,800 is not bad in a day's work in the middle of January. So pretty happy about that, especially being 28 degrees and we're not washing anything right now. So, but a couple things I wanted to talk about real quick today. I continue to talk about investing in yourself, and that's something that people don't really get that mindset. Like, oh, you're paying money for a course, what are you getting out of that course? Or, oh, you're paying for these ads, somebody to make your ads, or you're paying for somebody to run your website. Yes, that's what businesses do. I want to be around people that are more successful than me. Sometimes you got to pay for that. Sometimes you got to. The main thing is make sure you're getting your value out of it. I could tell you that 0 to 7K course that we took last year, we didn't quite hit 6 figures last year. We were awful close, but we didn't quite hit 6 figures. This year, I want to more than double that. Okay? I want to more than double that, and it is very easy to do. It is not hard. You can do it. I know for sure I can do it. So, first off, you have to believe that you're able to do that. And, you get around some people that do that, and you kind of see that you can, and that's the thing about it. So, I'm in this new group called the Inner Circle, and I gotta say it's the best group on Facebook by far. You do have to pay a monthly fee. You also get some extra courses with that monthly fee. You get some one-on-one with Cody Arbro and Mike Bedan and Justin Rogers at Forever Self-Employed, and of course Aaron Parker with Lean and Mean. Those are the big four that kind of, this is their group pretty much. But even more than that, the guys in the group. The guys in the group are just a wealth of knowledge, and we all have the same mindset. We are paying money to be in this group, right? So all we want to do is bring value to the group and get value, get our money's worth out of it. So it's not like a lot of groups. There's not a lot of discouraging talk, and now you'll get set straight on stuff if you don't know, which is what everybody needs. But you find yourself like accountability partners in there, and we, me and a guy, Ben Wilson from Nashville, shout outs to Ben. We have a weekly phone call that we do where we're kind of keeping each other accountable for these goals that we're setting for ourselves, and we're kind of talking about new ideas and stuff. He did over 6 figures last year, so that's the type of people I want to be around. That's the type of people that I need to associate with, is these people that are trying to be winners like I am. So if you're all into the whole like I'll figure it out myself or this, that, and the other, maybe this ain't the channel for you. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not the channel for you to watch, because I don't believe in that. I'll never act like I'm just the complete and total expert on running a business, because power washing, I know. I can say I know about power washing. I know about pressure washing. I know about soft washing. I know about substrates. I know about chemicals. I know about that stuff because I took a course, right? And then now I've got a year's worth of experience to back that up. But as far as like the business aspect of it, the marketing aspect of it, where are the new ideas that are coming out? Because there's always something new. I believe it's like $150 a month. I don't know. It's closed down now. They're not allowing anybody in. They're going to reopen at the end, and I'll post the link in the bottom. I don't get any money for it. It's not anything like that. Like, I'm not trying to sell you on it. But if you're serious about something and you want to be around like-minded people and not just those people that talk shit on the internet, and actually have face-to-face, we do Zoom calls, we do, we have Q&As, we have like all this stuff that it is immensely valuable. After that first year, you just kind of getting a lull at the end, and you're just tired, and you're not excited as you were when it first started. And I tell you what, being in this group, every time I get on it, I get just reinvigorated by it. I get excited all over again about the possibilities of what can happen. there's guys on there that have made millions pressure washing. There's guys on there that have made millions in a year selling equipment. You know, why wouldn't you want to associate yourself with that? Everything that I try to invest in or put money into, right? Whether it's Google, you know, or my website, or if it's, say, I'm getting yard signs, you know, I want to get something in return, right? I want to get a return on my investment. ROI is a big deal. This, even though you can't really see it in a monetary value, you can't put a number on it. It's crazy how excited I am over this all over again, and I'm going to try to bring you guys more content. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you made it this far, we've got, like, you know, we're pushing 600 people that have subscribed. It's amazing, you know. Pretty cool that people care enough to watch my journey starting into this entrepreneurship. And not only with that inner circle thing, there's also ad stuff that you can do. Contractor ads is another thing. At the beginning of the video, you saw the little animation, and maybe I'll post that little ad, just a little example of the ad, because you're not going to be able to make it probably. So I don't think they'd mind. But I'll put a little example of the 20% off ad that we ran this past month. Or actually, I only gave it a 5-day tester. I spent $25 for 5 days. I got 2 responses. I had a click-through rate of 0.79 or 0.78, which, if you know anything about click-through rate, it's normally like 0.6, you know, somewhere in that range. And that's in prime months. That's like an average. So we're in the complete dead, you know, like I said, it's 28 degrees, and I still had people clicking on it. I still had 9 people stop what they were doing and clicking on it. So that tells me that when the spring rolls around, if I decide to run that ad, everybody's going to stop. You know what I mean? If it's stopping people right now when everything's dead and everything, you know, nobody's going outside, then they're really going to stop when they start getting back outdoors. So contractor ads, their link's going to be in the description too. Check them out. Third thing is Footbridge. You know, that's another investment that I made, and I made it over, I guess it was, you know, about a year ago now. Probably, you know, 15 months or so that I've been with them, and I'm number 1 in the city. I'm number 1 in Memphis as of right now, as of today. If you Google pressure washing Memphis, I'm number 1, you know. And all that stuff fluctuates anyway. But I did get a phone call about a government building that these contractors are contracted out through the government to redo parts of this big building, and they want everything else cleaned on this building. This building is over 1 million square feet. Okay, even if we don't get it, and that's happened several times over the last year. We didn't quite hit one out of the park yet. They could really boost this business up, but hopefully, you know, we're going to keep swinging. We're going to, you know, we are going to connect on one of them. Hopefully this one's it, but the website gives me the opportunity to be in front of those people. The website gives me the opportunity to talk to those people that are, you know, they're states away. They're running businesses in Georgia. I wouldn't get that without the website. I don't do any door knocking on that. I'm not going to drive to Georgia, say, hey, do y'all have a job coming up at this over 1 million square foot building that I could bid on? That's not, you know, it's impossible for that to happen. So I need to have a presence, and Footbridge gives me that presence, you know. Link to that's in the description. Fourth thing is that 0 to 7K course. I'll never tell anybody not to buy it, because you know, I made my money back on it the first job I did after I took that course. So as far as getting you going, if you're just brand new and you're just starting out, go ahead and, you know, spend a little money. I know it's scary spending money on stuff when you don't know if you're going to get a return. I know it's scary spending money on a website when you don't know if that website's going to do anything. So I urge you to do your homework on that fact and look and see the results that other people are having from, you know, courses, from websites, from, you know, any kind of Facebook groups, any of that stuff, because there's a lot of snake oil salesmen out here, and you can call it what you want. I was lucky because I chose the kind of, you know, and how YouTube and stuff is. There's these different sectors of pressure washing guys, and just on the internet in general, there's these different sectors of guys that are popular or, you know, YouTube famous or whatever. And I was really lucky to get in to the one with these four guys. They were the first four guys that I started watching. Men of their word, and they're trying to provide value. Obviously, they're trying to make a living too. They're trying to make money. We're all trying to make money. It's called entrepreneurship for a reason. It's not just, you know, give away stuff for free. I give away stuff here all the time for free. Any knowledge that I have, I give it away. But, you know, other guys that, you know, have got decades in this business and have made hundreds of thousands of dollars, their knowledge is a lot more than mine, and their knowledge is worth a lot more than mine. So do it or don't. I don't care. But those are four things that really, I believe, are turning around my business. We're shooting for 250K this year. That's what the goal is. It's down on paper. That is the goal. And I know you're saying, man, Glenn, you didn't even do six figures last year. How are you gonna, you know, do 250K? Because I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure out a way to do it. Benefit of me being in this Facebook group and part of this inner circle is I don't have to figure out how to do it by myself. I can just, again, do what these other guys are doing. Do what these guys are doing that are successful. Read the E-Myth. If you haven't read it, I've been on it. I restarted it because I started it last year and I didn't finish it. And I restarted it earlier this week, and man, dude, that thing is it's a slap to the face. You know, it is a breath of fresh air almost. It wakes you up to the fact, you know, that we're just on a job. I just own a job at this point, you know, and everybody does. When they start out with little to no money, you start out with, you know, owning a job, and you know, that's still affords you more freedom than making somebody else money, but it also talks about how you can get stagnant in that and stay in that, and how most businesses never grow because the technician stays the technician. You know, when we start out, we're the manager, we're the technician, we're the owner, right? We're the entrepreneur. And most people stay in that role instead of getting other people to take care of certain things or using technology. We have technology today that, you know, you don't even have to pay somebody a salary. There's so much out there, guys. There's so many ideas being thrown around all the time. And if I get locked into thinking that I know something, thinking that I know how it all should play out, I know how everything should work, I know how to do everything, I'm gonna get stuck doing the same thing forever. I'm never gonna grow. I've still got a lot to learn, and I hope I continue to have that mindset for forever, because then that gives me an opportunity to grow all the time. Look at these houses. That's the house we did today. All right, that's the big house. Can't see, but there's a garage right there. There's a guest house back there. Same with this house. Garage back there, guest house back there, big house. And all these houses are like that. It's like a 6,000 square foot minimum to be in this neighborhood. So, man, that's a long enough talk. I hope y'all got some out of that, and just look into that stuff, man. If you don't go for it, if you don't have the money, you don't have the money. If you don't feel like it's right for you, then it's probably not. You're probably not going to get the value out of it if you don't think it's valuable. So, man, I hope y'all have a great year. Hope y'all kill it. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, write them down at the bottom. If you're like, you're such a dumbass for thinking that this is the way to go, you can figure all that stuff out on your own, write that down at the bottom. You know, maybe I am. I don't know. But it hadn't steered me wrong yet. So we haven't missed a bill. We haven't, you know, gone hungry in a year. And this has been my full-time thing for over a year now. So we must be doing something right. We're growing. Y'all be easy. Stay safe. Peace.